case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 3rd down, Genty makes the tackle. A lot of space ahead. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up points to begin the game.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hill now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 65, 65.
Putting a receiver in motion. Quickly to the air. Here's Shupp. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st down, 49ers.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
Buying some time left. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment, made it the perfect time for the first down.
All set now, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shuck. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second down.
Chuck now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Third down, here's Shuck. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. At the 20. And he's going to score a pick six. Touchdown, Houston. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Hill now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown.
Touchdown. 49ers.
I think we know somebody who really likes the way kickoffs were redesigned, partner. The old format. What, teams were lucky if they got 2 in a season, and here he's got 2 by himself in this game.
Yeah, if you think about it, Kate, like in our lifetime, we have not seen such a drastic new rule change that's created so much new scheme and opportunity. These returns, well, they're a product of hard work, new scheme, and finding ways to exploit the weakness of your opponent.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Gotw working from the pistol. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jared Stigley Jr. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Now Shuck to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Third and long. They're going to throw. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
There'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
That's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Cut. By 20. 12. What's that?
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Tonight. Super. By 20. Cut.
Gotw off the play action. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got it at the 24.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
19 Lions. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Shuck now on 1st down. Trying for the deep ball. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter. That's the end of one here. We've got the 49ers in front. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come back team. Dragon 60.
On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Chuck working from the gun. Forced out to his right. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Off the play action. Chuck. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And this one is launched downfield. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Now he starts from the 6. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Gotw. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Gotw. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And that takes them to 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he gets it away from his end zone. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing now off the play action. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Shuck on 3rd down. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Joey Sly onto the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Sly's kick is up and good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Four down. We go tonight. Hey, 5.
Out of the shotgun. Go. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On 1st down, it's gone. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He's going to throw again. Goff gets everything he has under this one. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get a late score and tie it before the half. Extra point attempts coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take the lead on that successful kick.
49ers 20. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Bringing Hunter left. On 2nd and 10 now, here's Shuck. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go. 76.
First down throw from Gotw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hold on. Check. Tonight. Hey, listen. What's that?
Now Gotw. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Go, 12. Hey, 76.
Gotw looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. He's trying to push the field. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 26. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 33-yard line.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. On the move, headed right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Giving this to Gentry. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go tonight. 180.
Gotw to the air now. He's got Bellinger. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down.
Hey,
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Gentry from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gotw back to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Has it down close. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary that he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans grow their lead to 8.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play good for 17 on a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs without Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Chuck now from the gun. That's caught in stride by McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Chuck now on first down. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he gets him around 6 there. DJ Reed brings him down that time. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And motion him out of the backfield left. From the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. He'll throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Space on the right. He's got room. 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later.
We are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, the receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Texans lead by 15 now.
Texans 35, 49ers 20. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Hill now to return it. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap to Shuck. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Gain 15 there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
A gain of 15. First down, 49ers.
Shuck working from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the 49ers get it back to within 1 score.
49ers 27.
points after that score, and the kick is away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran by the Luxman.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Gotw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he's brought down after a short game.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Gotw on 3rd. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So we're through 3 here. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Gotw tosses that quickly out wide. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And off to Gotw. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Catch is made in close. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Texans lead by 15 now.
42. 49ers 27. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shaw. Headed out right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Hill comes in motion left. Off the play action, Chuck. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Here's shot, 1st and 10. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
To throw again here, it's shot. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 of the 12-yard line.
Oh, that was a fucking ball.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Running back motions right. From the red zone now. Throws caught. And this one does not go far. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Texans' 10-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
San Francisco.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Shot, looking to pass here. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The 49ers can make it a 1-score. Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns
Tried to
are
bait me
reviewed,
into that throw
especially late in a close
on the
game
right
like
side.
this. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a 2-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
1st down from the 42. Gentry on the give. He's headed right. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Another give here to Gentry. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Gotw to the air now. It's a screen play to Gentry. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans leading by 8. Third and a lone yard coming up. Shotgun give here to Gotw. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans lead by 15 now.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20 in the landing zone and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Bringing Hunter left. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Chuck now from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to Gotw. All right, they bought him a little room. That one good for 6 on 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gotw. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. So it's a win for the Texans. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win.